Okay, beautiful. Rowan, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. And I'm so happy, stoked for you that you've reached the results that you wanted for yourself before we started working together. So, can you please tell everyone when you reached out, what was your health condition?
I was at a point in my life where my gallbladder, like I'm a very logical, realistic thinker, and like I had this stone that was blocking up the bladder, and I've been changing the diet and doing all the physical things, but I knew that that wasn't just the answer. There was definitely this element was the spiritual side of that I needed to go inwards further and better connect with my emotions because I started to do some research around anger being associated with the gallbladder. And I looked at it and I was like, how do I even process anger and what does this mean to me? Because I wouldn't ever consider myself an angry person. And spoke to a few of my close friends and they recommended you at the highest regard. And obviously, meeting you as well in the 12-week course that we're in, I just felt like I needed to reach out and that you'd be able to assist me to work through those emotions that I was trying to face.
Beautiful. What other symptoms did you have physically? What was happening in your digestive system in general as well?
Well, went from like, I guess, digesting food frequently to being able to not go to the toilet and eat for days on an end, like a couple of days at a time, and constantly feeling like this sharp, dull, like I don't know if that's the thing, yeah, sharp, dull pain within the digestive system where it was just, yeah, constantly struggling to break down and digest food. It was just, yeah, slowing me down in every way.
Yeah. And how long have you had this problem for?
It's been on my radar. It was on my radar for about 8 to 9 months, I think, from the first attack.
Okay. Did you consume any kind of medications or supplements during this time?
Yeah, so during the beginning there, I was taking like digestive enzymes, ox bile, all the different little supplements that I could use to try and help break down the system. But throughout the experience working with yourself, I tried to do it. I just wanted to do it on my own and do it naturally. So I stopped actually taking all the supplements. And yeah, as I worked through these emotions, my body started to work itself out and I didn't have to take anything. And I'm still not taking anything now, which is pretty cool.
Amazing. And did this problem or issue impact anywhere else in your life, any other area in your life?
Oh, most definitely. Like, yeah, your digestive systems, everything like food, energy, and just how you show up when you've got this awkward kind of feeling in your stomach is a massive element. But I think like on a larger, like bigger picture, I got a lot more out of it as well, just being able to tune into my emotions and how I actually process everything. It's not just about the digestive thing, it's like everything that I face. And being able to acknowledge that and shorten that period where I'm, I guess, deviating off the path, you could say, was it's empowering on every level of life. It's pretty cool.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that. So, I know that when we started working together, I said, I think we'll be able to sort this out in about 6 months. And surprisingly, surprisingly, you got the results that you wanted in 2 months. How did that feel?
It felt good, like absolutely amazing. Like you have no idea how grateful I am for spending that time with you and being able to unpack all of a lot of that childhood trauma and stuff that come up that I just didn't know how to process and deal with. So yeah, it's a pretty liberating feeling and I'm excited for what's to come.
Yeah, it's amazing how we were looking at the 6-year-old boy and the 7-year-old boy, not the young man you are right now, because it's these traumas that sit in our bodies that aren't processed properly for years, that they come and revisit in different forms, and they stop our digestive system, they stop our progress in business or relationships, or so many other impacts. And it's because of that release that you're able to liberate yourself and have this freedom to move and do whatever you like. So it's amazing. Thank you so much that you said yes to yourself, because it's you that you said yes to yourself, and it's you that did all the work. I am only a facilitator to this experience, but you are doing all the work. So beautiful, good on you. And any piece of advice or any last word you would like to tell someone about your journey and how you said yes and you pursued your yes towards working together?
Yeah, the biggest thing, like, no matter how much you think you know, there's always willing to learn more. And when you're working with mentors, coaches, anyone that's walked this path before and has got experience in this space, it's just going to help you to get the results that you want a hell of a lot quicker. And like the daunting part for me, like being a male as well, like not everyone has that ability to communicate and express within what's going on so well. But just I guess letting the walls down and being that little bit more vulnerable and actually reaching out and asking for help and taking that first step's the biggest thing, because once you're in there and you're in that space and you get a bit more comfortable, unpacking everything that's going on is just such a beautiful feeling.
Yes, yeah, true, true. And I guess, like you said, men and their ability to express. So us women, it's a lot easier for us to, cry and get angry or whatever it is. But for men, there's so much there. So this is why I really, really, applaud your courage. That you're so amazing. You've got so much courage and you've got so much potential, Rowan. You're gonna go to beautiful places in the world because of who you are and what you're made out of. So thank you so much for that.
Wow, much love, Heidi. I appreciate it. And yeah, like I said, I'm extremely grateful for both your time and being able to help me get through this process, because it's all those little adjustments that I've been looking for within my journey to kind of ramp things up and take it to the next level. So I'm just, yeah, super stoked to have that health and my stomach issue sorted. And then also just being able to, I guess, better understand my emotions and tune into what my actually body's like signaling me, and understand what those signals mean and where I need to look and what I need to change.
Yes, yeah, that's all right. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna hit the button now. Stop recording.